Welcome, kindergartners. This is week 9, lesson 43. Hi, here are some things that you should be doing every single day to strengthen your literacy skills. Make sure you watch the alphabet chant video every day. Read your decodable reader for the week. Practice your high frequency word list. Make sure you're reading 20 minutes a day and completing a reading log entry. We also want to make sure that you're practicing your handwriting skills. With a sheet of paper, practice your letters from A to Z, writing your high frequency words, CBC words, and also writing short and simple sentences. Try to do this every day. Hi, boys and girls. It's me again, Mrs. Hodges, your virtual kindergarten teacher. I hope you're ready to learn some new things with me today. But make sure you go and grab a sheet of paper and a pencil or a dry erase board and a marker. We're going to do a lot of writing today. All right, let's get started. Let's begin with high frequency word practice. The word in the box is you. Can you say you? Very good. Say it one more time. You. Let's use it in a sentence. You are my friend. You. Let me hear you use it in a sentence now. Great sentence. What's this word again? You. Here's our next word. The word in the box is said. Can you say said? Said. Let me hear you say it one more time. Said. Let's use it in a sentence. Mom said we can go ride bikes. Said. You make up a sentence now using the word said. Let me hear your sentence. Great sentence. What's this word? Said. Okay, here's our last high frequency word. Were. The word in the box says were. Can you say were? Again, were. Let's try to use it in a sentence. We were reading partners. Were. Let me see if you can use it in a sentence now. Let's hear it. Right, great one. Were. Say one more time. Were. Very good. All right, boys and girls, it's time for our sound drill. Today's sound drill is all about magic E. Can you say it with me? Magic E. And we already know when a word has a magic E at the very end, as we see here, the magic E makes the vowel say its name, okay? It makes the long vowel sound. So the sound that we're looking at today is the O sound. Can you say O with me? Say it again. O. All right? That magic E is making the vowel say its long vowel sound, which is O, as in cone. There are a couple other words that we can kind of think of where the magic E makes the O make the long sound, like the word cone. Also, like the word home and the word note. We all hear that what sound? O sound. Great job. All right, boys and girls, our next sound drill is in the box. And guess what? It is a magic E sound drill again, but we have a new vowel, right? So we see our magic E right here, and we know whenever we see a magic E at the end of a word that it is going to make the vowel in the word say its name. So everybody say you. Everybody say it with me. You. And this is the sound that the U sound makes when it is with a magic E word. So everybody say you as in cute, okay? You as in cute. A couple of the words that have the magic E and the U sound are cube, huge, and fume, okay? So make sure you think about the magic E whenever you're reading words and you see a magic E at the end. Make sure you make the vowel say its name. Great job. What's Miss Hodges' favorite part of the lesson? Reading. Independent reading with our decodable. So I need you to go and grab your decodable reader right now. You're gonna press pause in just a minute, and I want you to read this decodable 2 times. It's called The Mystery Moth. Read The Mystery Moth 2 times. And while you're reading that text, I want you to go ahead and put a dot under any words that you don't know or that you're having a difficult time blending out or sounding out. Someone at home will be able to help you with those words that you're having a problem with. As you're reading, there's something else I would like for you to do. I would like for you to circle any high frequency words that are on this list, okay? So let's go through them really quick. The first high frequency word that I want you to circle while you're reading your text is going to be the word she. Everybody say she. And so whenever you see the word she, you're going to circle it in your text. You're also going to circle the high frequency word will. Say will. Will. The next one of our favorite words, is the. You're going to circle the word the. And lastly, the word where. That's a question word, right? You're going to circle the word where. So whenever you see these words in your text, I want you to circle them and then try to read it a second time to be even faster and more fluent with your reading, okay? Have fun. Go ahead and read this text 2 times and then press play, and then we'll start the next part of our lesson. Let's sing another song. 1, 2, 3, let's sing. Now let's all be writers, be writers, be writers. Now let's all be writers like the authors we love. Listen to the sentence, the sentence, the sentence. Listen to the sentence we will write as a group. All right, boys and girls, it's time to read our learning targets. The first one says, I can use what I know. So we're going to think about what we already know about letter sounds. And we've been practicing our letter sounds all year long. And we're going to use our letter sounds to write words in a sentence, okay? So we're going to be thinking about a sentence, and then we're going to have to write words to make this sentence. When we write the words, we have to spell them out. So we're going to have to use our letter sounds to be able to spell those words out. So that'll be our first learning target, one of those things that we're going to be looking forward to doing. All right, our next learning target says, I can help write a sentence with correct capitalization and punctuation rules, right? We're going to make sure all of our sentences begin with a capital letter and end with a punctuation mark, okay? So we're going to be on the lookout for those 2 learning targets as we move forward and become writers. Ready to get started? I am. Make sure you grab your pencil and paper. All right, boys and girls, it's interactive writing time. So if you haven't done so already, go and grab a sheet of paper and a pencil or a dry erase board and a marker. We're going to do a lot of writing in just a moment, and you need to make sure you have your writing tools ready to go. Okay? Well, just like our learning target said, we're going to be building sentences in just a moment, okay? A lot of authors make sure that their pictures match their words. So we're going to do something like that today. We're going to create sentences that go along with pictures. So take a look at the first picture we see here on the screen. Okay, let's make some observations. Let's check out this picture. Okay, what details do you see in this picture? As we look at this picture and try to kind of brainstorm what sentences that we want to create with this picture, we have to keep in mind our learning target. And our learning target wants to make sure we focus in on the correct punctuation and capitalization rules. And we also want to make sure we incorporate that long vowel sound practice, okay? We want to make sure we have words in our sentence that have long vowel sounds and what? Magic E. So we want to make sure we throw some of those things in. So as you're looking at this picture, try to think of some words that have that long vowel sound and magic E to go along with it. All right. So I kind of been looking at this picture, and it's making my brain think of a couple of different options for this sentence. So I see a dog, okay? So I know I want to make sure I talk about this dog. That'll be like one of the first words I used in our sentence. This dog is doing what? What is he doing? He's sitting there. He could be sitting there thinking, or he could be sitting there wishing. I want to say wish, because that's a short vowel sound word, and that's something I think we can all spell out. Wish, okay? Wish, wish. Okay, I think he's wishing for, what is that in his thinking bubble? Oh, that's rope. Rope, rope. That is a long vowel sound word. Yeah, let's use rope. He's wishing for rope and a what? Bone. And bone is another long vowel word with magic E. Both of them are actually. So great. That's going to give us some great words to add into our sentence. Now, when we're thinking about our sentence, we just brainstorm. We have some great ideas and we pulled it all from that picture. Now it's time to write it. But before we write it, we kind of have to organize it in our head. So how we organize is doing what we just did, looking, talking, discussing, and also counting out how many words are in our sentence. So let's count out how many words we want to be in our sentence. Let's start off, okay? Get your hands ready. I think our sentence will sound like this. The dog will wish for a rope and bone. Oh, that's 9 words, okay? 9 words are going to be in this sentence today. So let's go ahead and write our 9 lines so we can have our words organized and spaced out nicely and practice the skills of an author. So go ahead and write your 9 lines, and I'm going to make mine too. Okay, make sure you have all of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so we have our nine lines, and that's where all of our words will go. We have spaces in between these words. Why? What is that for? 1 finger spacing. So make sure you have enough space between each of our words, okay? We want to make sure it's nice, neat, and clean, not smushed up together where no one can read it. We want to be nice, clean, and neat with our handwriting, all right? Okay, so let's get started. We brainstormed already. We organized how many words are in our sentence. Now it's time to spell them out and write them, okay? This is where the work comes in. All that practice of tapping out and knowing the sounds happens right here. So the first word in our sentence is the word the. Okay, so go ahead and write the word the on the line. Before you write the word the, think about the capitalization rules. Should the have a lowercase letter in the beginning? No way. Go ahead and put an uppercase T, not a lowercase t, okay? So the word the, we're starting off our sentence. All sentences start with a capital letter. Go ahead and write it, and I'll write mine. There we go. Yours should look just like this. The next word is dog. You can spell dog. Go ahead and do it. If you need to tap it out, go ahead and tap out each sound and spell it on your line. D-O-G, dog. There we go. The dog will. Now, will is a high frequency word, so I'm super excited for you to try to spell this one out. Will. And go ahead and try to sound it out if you can. Okay. All right. Here's the word will. The dog will wish. Remember, he's wishing for these things. He's thinking about it real hard, and he's wishing his owner will get him these things. So the dog will wish. Okay? Let's tap out wish, okay? W-I-sh. Now remember, the sh sound, it has 2 letters, but it only makes 1 sound, okay? So think about that. Sh. 2 letters, 1 sound. That's the S and the H. So, w-I-sh. Go ahead and spell it out for me. Okay, there it goes. The dog will wish for. Can you spell for me? And not the number 4, the word for. It has 3 letters. Go ahead and try it out. 4. There we go. The dog will wish for a. We know how to spell a. Go ahead and put it on the line. Don't make it a capital letter, though. It's just going to be a lowercase letter, okay? The dog will wish for a. What is he wishing for? Look at his thought bubble. He's going to wish for a rope, okay? He's going to wish for a rope first. So let's sound out rope. And that's where our long vowel, magic E, comes in. O-O-O. Magic E. Spell it out. O, magic E. There we go. Rope. The dog will wish for a rope and. Do you know how to spell and? That was one of the words that we were looking for in our decodable readers. We were looking for the word and. So let's try to see if we can spell and. Okay. The dog will wish for a rope and what else is he wishing for? A bone. And the word bone has that what? Magic E, right? Long vowel sound, magic E. So let's sound it out. O is saying its name, like nest, and then magic E. Go ahead and spell that out for us on our line. Awesome. We have it there. One thing we forgot. What did we forget? Punctuation marks. Yes, we must make sure we have a period, a question mark, or exclamation point. So let's just go ahead and put a period here. Sounds like a statement. The dog will wish for a rope and a bone, period. Okay, great. We created a sentence together. We made sure we stuck to all the rules. We wrote it really nice and neat. So let's read it all together as a class. 1, 2, 3, let's read. The dog will wish for a rope and bone. Thumbs up, scholars. Great job. You are turning into one great author. Okay? Keep it up. Keep practicing your writing skills and your handwriting skills. It's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. It's time to practice what we've learned. It's time to go to work. All right, boys and girls, it's time to get your distance learning packet out. Please turn to page 153. The title of this worksheet is called Read It and then Draw It. So you have two things you're going to do on this worksheet. You're going to read the sentence first. I want you to read it word by word. You're going to follow along from the beginning to the end. I want you to read it 2 times. Process it, comprehend it. What is this sentence really saying, okay? Once you figure out what that sentence is saying, I want you to do part 2. Draw the picture. And not only draw a picture, try to put as many details as you can in that picture. Think of it as being a real illustrator, okay? We've done the author writing together, and you've been doing a lot of that. Now it's time to really turn the tables and be an illustrator, okay? But you can't be an illustrator unless you know what the words are saying and how to match the picture with the words. So the most important part in this activity is reading the sentence, okay? Read it 2 times. If you get to a word that you don't know and you can't figure it out, I want you to first try your strategies, okay? Try tapping out the word on your arm or on your hand. Sound it out as much as you can. But if you still can't get it, put a little dot underneath the word that you can't read. Go and find someone to help you out, and then go ahead and read it again after that person helps you out, all right? Nothing wrong with getting a little bit of help. All right, so that's what you're going to do for this activity today. I hope you have fun, and make sure you're reading it 2 times. All right, go ahead, get started. All right, before we close up our lesson for today, I always want to reflect on what you've learned so far. So here's a quick question. What did you do today that is helping you to become a more proficient reader and writer? Think about that for a minute. What skills did we work on today that helped you become a better writer or reader? Okay, let me listen. Yes, we worked on our high frequency words. We talked about magic E and how important magic E is, and how magic E makes the vowel sound say its name. We also did an interactive sentence as well. And your practice with your distance learning activity page definitely helped you too. So those are some great ideas and some great strategies that we worked on today. So continue to read at home every night and continue to work on your packets. And I will see you the next time. Bye.